Hello everyone, this is Clergy TV. My name's Dr. Geoffrey Magada Ala, a consultant physician, internal medicine specialist. And this is a program, Ask Your Doctor. Death, life, is it all the responsibility of God? Do I have a role as an individual in my health? Health is defined by WHO as a state of physical, mental, and social well-being. Now, if I focus on the life expectancy, I would say and argue that it is not all God's decision. I was trying to analyze the aspect of life expectancy, and I realized that early on, people lived for very many years, hundreds of years. But in Genesis chapter number 6, those number of years were reduced to 120 years, and that is God's decision, because the wickedness had reached a height that was intolerable. It is thought that Psalm 90 was written by Moses, and in verse number 10, in Genesis chapter 6, the number of years were reduced to 120. During Moses' time, it was reduced to 70 or 80. Those of us who read from Psalm 90, verse number 10. Now, so we are in a generation where you have 70 or 80 years. And in fact, in that psalm, it says, by way of strength, you can go up to 80. Meaning, the limit, it depends on you, how long you go. So I would argue that God wants us to live long, and He has ordained for us to live long. What then happens that we have premature death? Now, majority of the diseases that kill us and affect us are based or depend on our lifestyles. Name it. Diabetes kills. It's amongst the list of diseases that eliminate people from this world. Hypertension, heart disease, infectious diseases. Now we have two pandemics. We have HIV, we have corona, cancer. These are some of the commonest diseases that kill our people. Now, we know that most of these diseases depend on our lifestyles. Take an example, diabetes. Majority of patients who are diabetic have what we call type 2 diabetes, which, even though it has certain non-modifiable risk factors, for example, age, family history, race, and maybe gender, some of these could be non-modifiable risk factors which you can do nothing about. But the majority of factors that trigger the disease are actually modifiable risk factors which are related to our lifestyles. Diet, sedentary lifestyles, meaning lack of exercise, intake of what I call toxins, for example, alcohol, smoking, and certain other herbs that we have no idea about. These are toxins that then predispose us to lifestyle diseases, and especially in this regard, diabetes. And then, of course, issues about weight. Somebody said we are what we eat. And so these are lifestyle measures. Stress. Now, we can't avoid stress, but we can manage stress. And an emphasis needs to be put into what do we do to handle stress, and so that it doesn't push us into developing these lifestyle diseases. And so if you look at all these lifestyle measures and interventions, it therefore means that we have a personal role in our health. If we take care of our lifestyles and we eliminate the attitude, the carefree attitude, we put a conscious effort on modifying our lifestyles, then we will prevent a majority of diseases that have a tendency to shorten our life expectancy. And we can't blame it all on God when we fail in our role. I invite you to follow us on this program, Ask Your Doctor, on Clergy TV Facebook page, and also subscribe to the YouTube channel. This is Clergy TV, a home of empowering Kenyans and the world. Thank you.
This is Clergy TV. Arise, shine.